All right, got back from the East Coast National. Gonna show our pickups, what moves we made, and just talk about it, how it was, and what's the state of card shows right now. Because I feel like that's something that needs to be addressed. But regardless, let's get into it. All right, first card, lot here, 3 cards. Omarion Hampton to 100. This dynamic Hampton insert and this AD Mitchell Freedom case hit. See stickers here. Sticker price here was 16, so I paid 12 each. I think I can probably get 10-ish for this. Couple, maybe 3, just break even or $1 profit there, and this could even get to 10. So saw a lot there to start the day. That was on the first table we visited. Next one here, we got the Nick Harbor on the Leaf metal printing plate, 1 of 1 auto. Fan of his, I'd say. I just feel like he's got the size and speed, raw athleticism combo to garner a lot of hype if he has a good game. So I'm picking up. I think this is my 4th auto of his. Probably the last unless I find more good deals. But paid 20 on this. Thought it was a solid deal. Yeah. Got 2 Leaf autos of his and 2 On It autos. All right, next here, this is really the only dollar bin lot I really put together. There wasn't too much great dollar bin stuff, which was a shame. All right, Brock Bowers here, PSA 10. This was 20 or 25. I can't remember, probably closer to 25. Last sale was 35, so not bad at all. But here's the dollar bin lot. Let's just start here. I can't remember. Okay, I think I have it organized by sport and then cheapest first. All right. So, Malik Neighbors, Bomb Squad, Rome Odunze, Optic Hollow, Bradshaw, Negative, Topps Chrome, SP, Pearsall, Silver Prism, Rome Odunze, Pink Optic. This might be preview. Yeah, I think it's preview. Because let's look at the other Rome picture. Yeah, so that's definitely preview, but who cares? AR, red-green preview, Worthy, Green Ice, Penix Jr., yellow-red, Flash, or whatever. Then to the baseball, Gunnar Henderson complete set variation, Seager to 125, Soderstrom Sepia, Clemente Project 2020 in the mag, Bregman stamp of approval. I think this is shows what game it's from or something. I haven't tried. To 99, Barry Bonds here, Topps Sterling to 250, Stephen Kwan rookie debut Sapphire, and then not big of a non-sport guy, but saw this R2D2 Blue Ice, kind of a color match, so thought that could do well. All right, on to the next lot. So I paid 65 for that whole lot. So I guess you could say this all was 40 and then 25 on the Bowers, however you want to slice it. All right, next here, pick this up for $5 from the PC out of 20. I could flip it if I wanted to, but that's going to stay for the PC. And then also got this Bo Nix Bomb Squad for 3. I figured if I pick up a Malik for 2, I can spend a extra $1 for Bo Nix. I think that can get 5. All right, big card here. I've been hiding it. I'll give you a little hint. It's a stained glass. Drake May stained glass. This is our biggest pickup of the day. Let's take it out here. Biggest pick of the day. This card is nice. Trying to get into this case hit stuff. Seems like that's all the craze right now. So, yeah, picked this up as a part of a lot. I paid $310 for this, a JJ McCarthy Silver Prism, and then a Drake May Select to $4.99. Already sold the Drake May and JJ for a little bit of profit each. So we've recouped how much. I think I got 70 for those, so essentially paid $240 on this now. So, yep, it's a nice card. But that was our last pickup of the day. Now while I sort some stuff, we can talk about the sales we made, and I'll just I took pictures of everything, so we'll talk about some sales we made. And then, yeah, talk about what shows are like right now. So, first sale of the day was a JJ McCarthy PSA 10 red green preview. I'll pop it up. Got 70 for that. I think it comps around 85, so solid. I only paid 40 all in for the card plus grading costs, so happy with that. Solid profit. Second sale was Big Poppy patch to 25 and Justin Morneau auto for 30. So it's the same guy I brought that big dollar box lot from. He had a ton of like baseball stuff like that. Making probably, I think, like $12 profit on that lot. So pretty solid there. And then other sales, we sold our Jaden Reed green auto for 30. I had a 25 offer, which was pending, but ended up getting 30 for it, which was cool. And then last one was we sold our Drake May and our JJ McCarthy, and I threw in a DJ Moore Hollow, which I got for a couple bucks via trade. So I was fine throwing that in to get off those. But really what I'll talk about today is like how shows are right now. So I wasn't there too long. I was there about 4 hours, we'll say. So I didn't get to do as much as I wanted, but man, it felt like half the show was there. Got to start making some deals. So high over comps. There was like, I don't know. Like I get some guys. I mean, there's a lot. Like even the Drake May comp last was 275, then 250, 250. There's a new 300 comp, which is good for me. As we get closer to the season, I anticipate it rises. But he had it stickered at 330. He had everything over, and it's tough. I mean, where to make deals? How about this lot here? Now they were working with me, but they said I asked if they could work, and they said, whatever. They said it's been flying, so they can't work that much, which is a shame because that means that people who don't really know what they're doing are overpaying. And now if they're overpaying just to keep the cars, like, okay. But it's tough when you're trying to flip because, like, I'm flipping so I can afford some PC stuff. And now when I even go to try and buy my PC stuff, I'm going to try and buy some Eagles cards. I'm trying to buy Jalen Hurts to 10 from Chronicles Score, rookie. Last sale was a 105 when they won the Super Bowl, and he's got it stickered at 160, and I'm like, I'm not paying as much as I want that card. I can't pay that. And then there's a Cooper DeJean signature class unlicensed auto for 55, sales at 35. I'm like, how am I supposed to pay this? Now I get, like, there's some guys I was trying to deal with getting some downtowns, and it's offering around 90%, which I know he can get better than that, but so that I can't complain about too much, because I know people are getting strong on these downtowns and such, but it is a shame that it has come to this. And even at my local show, I feel like it's very dominated by like overcomp. Like there's many people I'm trying to sell to them, they buy like 70, and their cards, especially like value bin cards, are just listed at the moon, man. So I feel like card shows right now are kind of overrated. Now there's always steals you can get, and they're still fun. You can still make moves in person, which is great. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about shows right now. They're in a weird spot for sure. So that's kind of it for what I have to say. Kind of a rant. Recent shows, I've actually been selling more than buying. It's kind of getting me irritated because I love like dollar boxing and finding making good deals, you know, but it's tough recently. So I got a local show coming up, and then the Northeast Card Expo coming up in the next month. So hopefully those are great. Gonna have a solid budget, so gonna be expanding into higher end cards, and yeah, excited. But I wanted to talk about my experience at the show.